Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's Katsudon, which is a Japanese crumbed pork steak in a delicious flavoured sauce. The ingredients are in the recipe box below, so let's get started. Our sauce is going to comprise of some water, to which we're going to add some dashi stock powder, some mirin, soy sauce and some sugar. So just put that to one side while we prepare our pork. Now traditionally this recipe involves using a pork cutlet, which has got a lot of fat on it, and I seriously just cannot eat pork fat. So we've got some thin Heart Smart fillets here, and what we're going to do is just roughly beat our egg, dip our pork fillet into our flour and dredge it well. A little sprinkle of veggie salt on the surface of it and just press it right in. We want it well coated with the flour. We're using Japanese breadcrumbs. They're called panko breadcrumbs. They're really quite crispy, and they're available in most supermarkets in Australia nowadays. Put our other fillet in there. Just drop our fillet into the egg at this stage. Turn it over, and without disturbing the coating too much, drop it straight into our panko breadcrumbs. Just drain off the excess. Press our breadcrumbs well and truly into our pork steak. Press them right in. Just press our crumbs well and truly in. And just leave this for a little while, just for the coating to set a little bit so that the crumbs don't come off when you go to cook it. You could pop it into the fridge for about 10 minutes if you like. That would assist in keeping those crumbs firmly glued to the surface of this pork. Okay, we just heat some fresh oil in a fry pan that's wide enough to take our crumb steaks. And to test if it's hot enough, just put a wooden spoon into it and you'll see bubbles coming up around it. And that's showing you that the oil is actually hot enough. So there's bubbles happening around the base of that wooden spoon. Okay, that oil is hot enough. And now we just lower our steaks. So I'll put the largest one in first. And we cook that until it's golden brown on both sides. Depending on the thickness of your steak, you're looking at 2 to 3 minutes per side. Okay, after 2 minutes, it's nice and crisp and golden on one side. Now we just turn that over and cook it for a further 2 minutes. Then we remove it and allow it to drain. You can put it on a paper towel if you like, but this will keep it nice and crisp if you put it onto a cake cooling rack, and continue with the rest. Okay, after a further 2 minutes, it's time to remove our pork steak and pop our next one on. Okay, our other cutlets are thoroughly cooked now. We're just going to drain them on the same tray. Still use the same pan, that's okay. We're just going to tip the excess oil out of it carefully. And now we're going to add our onions to our pan. Now we don't want to brown these at all, we just want to get them nicely softened. And it's in with our dashi, soy and sugar. And we want to make this into a syrup. So just cook that until the onions have nicely softened. Okay, we're just going to cover our onion and our sauce to make sure that the onion cooks properly. And we're just going to remove our pork fillet to a chopping board and cut it into pieces about 2.5 centimetres. Or 1 inch wide. Okay, our onions would have nicely softened by now. We just lay our pork fillet in on top of that sauce. Grab our remaining 2 eggs, give them a little whiz up, not too serious, and drizzle that in amongst the sauce a bit over the top of the pork. And pop the lid on. You only need about 30 seconds. In that time, we'll serve up our cooked rice and it'll be ready to serve. Okay, our 30 seconds is up. Our cooked rice here, and we're just going to slide our pork carefully as possible. onto our rice with our onions underneath. And there you have it, Cheeky Richo's Katsudon. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you would like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel. And don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you, and we're uploading lots of videos every week. And thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Get some of this stock over the top, and that'll drizzle through onto our rice. It'll be absolutely delightful. The egg is just set. Okay, have a little taste, shall we? That is delicious. Serve it with a bit of side salad. Not traditional, but where's the veggies otherwise? This is gorgeous. Thank you very much for watching. Yum, yum.